The chaos before kickoff. This playoff final didn't start at Wembley. It started with Spygate. It started with lawyers. It started with a championship season that somehow found a way to get even messier in the final week. Hull City walked into Wembley carrying more drama than any team in recent memory. Their owner, Akın İlıcalı, didn't just hint at legal action, he practically promised it. He told BBC Radio Humberside, "Our legal team says that we have to go for action, that's for sure. If justice is broken, nobody will enjoy football." That was the tone. That was the mood. Hull City weren't just fighting for promotion. They were fighting for what they believed was fairness. İlıcalı called Middlesbrough's reinstatement unbelievable. He questioned why Southampton weren't removed earlier. He questioned why Wrexham weren't put back in. He questioned the entire process, and he made it clear. He kept quiet all week so his players could focus. But now he was ready to talk. This wasn't just a final, this was a verdict. The first half was cagey, nervy, classic Hull. The match itself, it started exactly how you'd expect a Hull City playoff final to start. Tight, tense, and not particularly pretty. Hull were outplayed for long stretches of the first half. Middlesbrough controlled the tempo, controlled the ball, and created the better chances. The biggest moment came from Oli McBurney, who rose up and smashed a header off the bar. The closest either side came to breaking the deadlock. Then Strelic fired one just wide before halftime. But overall, 0-0 at the break. A couple of moments, but nothing spectacular. And honestly, that's Hull City football, isn't it? They drag you into the mud. They make you uncomfortable. They make you wait. The turning point. With 25 minutes left, Middlesbrough made the change everyone had been waiting for. Hayden Hackney, playing his first minutes since March 14th. It felt like the spark Boro needed. It felt like the moment the match might tilt. But Hull held firm. They absorbed pressure. They stayed compact. They waited. And then Wembley exploded. The moment, 5th minute of added time. The final kick of the match. The final breath of the season. Oli McBurney, snubbed from Scotland's World Cup squad, steps up and writes his own redemption arc. A massive goal, a season-defining goal, a Premier League returning goal. Hull City 1, Middlesbrough 0, full time. For the first time since 2017, Hull City are back in the Premier League. And suddenly, that lawsuit? Yeah. Probably off the table now. The narrative flips. Akın İlıcalı went from threatening legal action to celebrating promotion. Middlesbrough went from reinstated to eliminated. And Boro? They bottle it. Again. The story of the season ends with Hull City rising, Middlesbrough collapsing, and the championship delivering one last twist. Final thoughts. This final had everything. Spygate controversy, legal threats, a tense tactical battle, a stoppage time winner, a Premier League return 9 years in the making. Hull City survived the chaos. They survived the noise. They survived the controversy. And they're going up. Middlesbrough? They'll be asking questions all summer. Hull City? They'll be asking for the Premier League fixture list.